the mention of folk music has conjured up an image of the gentleman you're about to see on stage. There's not much more I need to say, but please welcome Shrewsbury. Show of hands.
Here's a song and a prayer for you, for the bruised and the broken-hearted, for the weary and the whistleblower, newly born or just departed, for the fruit that withered on the vine, and the seed we left unplanted, for the love we watched walk away, for the friends we took for granted. So you build a life together and it's shattered to the core. Once again you're gathering up the pieces. Your ship has come untethered, drifting free once more, and the ever-raging storm never ceases. Summon up your strength and lean upon the oar, 'cause I'll send you a dove if you'll strike out for the shore. You'll get by, you always do, for the wind that shakes the barley never touches you. Come on, sister, brother, don't you cry. You don't know it now, but you'll get by. When your best is not accepted, your cries for help unheard, while all around unkindness gets rewarded, or your hopes and plans rejected, and you're forced to join the herd, as cynical indifference is applauded. You have walked this road before, you can walk it once again. Why should it break you now? 'Cause it didn't break you then. You'll get by, you always do, for the wind that shakes the barley never touches you. Come on, sister, brother, don't you cry. You don't know it now, but you'll get by. You are bruised but unbroken, you are bloodied but unbowed, unsteady on your feet but still standing. It's not the fame or the fortune or the rapture of the crowd when you're fighting for respect and understanding. On the guitar, Mr. Phil Beer, come on. You'll get by, you always do, for the wind that shakes the barley never touches you. Come on, sister, brother, don't you cry. You don't know it now, you don't know it now, you don't know it now, but you'll get by. You don't know it now, you don't Thank you very much. You're probably looking at all this equipment on stage thinking, someone just left it here earlier, really. I think it was Police Dog Hogan just left it lying around. They never tidy their room or anything. I'm not really getting my voice very good. So this is a song that goes back to the Depression of 2008 and not the one coming in the autumn. Arrogance, ignorance, and what? Yep. AIG. All I wanted was a home and a roof over my head, somewhere I could call my own and feel safe in my bed. A storm of money raining down only touched the ground. With a loan I took I can't repay, and the pot of gold you found. Here we go. At every trough you stop to feed. With what, Shrewsbury? With your arrogance, your ignorance and greed. You know I never was a careful man. I spend more than I'm paid. But those with a little something saved, they are the ones you betrayed. With your bonuses and expenses that you shoveled down your throat, you bit the hand that fed you. Oh man, I hope you choke. At every trough you stop to feed. With what? Arrogance. So Philip Green, you're on your yacht, we're on our knees. All because of your arrogance, your ignorance and greed. Ah, the toxics bring you tapped and sold, poisoned every watering hole, and your probity you betrayed for a gold violin. You know a working man will stand in line and the market sets his price. He's got no feather bed, no golden egg, and no one pays him twice. Now where's your thrift and your caution? Where's your honest sound advice? You dealt yourself a winning hand and you loaded every dice. At every trough you stop to feed. With your arrogance, your ignorance and greed. You're on your yacht, you're on our knees. For your arrogance, your ignorance and greed. 15 years later, and we're still not free from the effects of absolute indifference, avarice and incompetence. Your arrogance, your ignorance, and your greed. RBS, Lehman Sachs, Goldman, and all the rest of the greedy bastards. We need our money to pay our fuel bills this autumn, please. In your own time. Whoa! Thank you. Thank you very much. This song was a bit of a breakthrough song when we recorded it in 2001. It's called Country Life. Any country boys out there who can't afford to live in their own villages or towns? We released it as a single. Didn't get in the charts, but it got on Farming Today twice. I remember driving into Exeter to be on Farming Today, and the guy gave me such a hard time. He said, "This is an unbalanced anti-town rant." I said, "Hang on a minute, I'm playing the part of someone." He said, "That's a cop-out." I said, "No, I'm playing the part of a young man that can't afford to live in his own village." I said, "You don't go up to the actor playing Hamlet and say, 'Be nicer to your mother,' do you, you know?" He didn't get the idea of folk music. Maybe he does now. Working in the rain, cutting up wood, didn't do my little brother much good. Lost 2 fingers in a chainsaw bite. All he does now is drink and fight. Sows a bit of grass, hots up cars, talks of travel, never gets far. Loves his kids, left his wife, an everyday story of country life. And the red brick cottage where I was born is the empty shell of a holiday home. Most of the year there's no one there. The village is dead and they don't care. Now we live on the edge of town. Haven't been back since the pub closed down. One man's family pays the price for another man's vision of country life. It's the easiest chorus all day. I'm singing, whoa. To the back, come on. Whoa, what a sound. Well, my old man is 84. His generation won the war, but he left the farm forever when they only kept on 1 in 10. Landed gentry, county snobs. Where were you when they lost their jobs? No one marched or subsidized to save a country way of life. Play it, Phil. Come on! That's country life. Silent fields, empty lanes, saw drifting smoke from distant flames. Picture postcard, North Devon hills on fire, and cattle burning in funeral pyres. Out to grace they look so sweet, we hate the blood but we crave the meat. Buy me a beer, I'll take my knife, cut you a slice of country life. How does that taste? Medium rare, singing, whoa. Ah, come on, whoa. I'm once more, whoa. But if we want cheap food, then here's the deal. It's family farms that are brought to heel by a hammer blow of size and scale. Foot and mouth's just another nail in the coffin of this English dream. It lies out there on the village green, where agri-barons, cap in hand, strip a clean and pleasant land of meadow, woodland, hedgerow, pond. The water remains they build upon. No trains, no shops, no pubs, no schools. What went wrong? There's something going wrong in the countryside. Something going dark in the countryside. Something going wrong. That's I'm singing. And all the way to the back, come on. On your own, Shrewsbury. It's a little bit of country life. Well sung. 3, 4. Hey, hey. Country life. Well sung, thank you. Well, the festival season really started for us down at the Minack in Cornwall in May. We did an afternoon and an evening show, but it's quite frustrating because in the afternoon, you know, you're playing on the side of a cliff and the audience is about 500 feet looking down at you, but they're not looking at you. They're looking out to sea, you know, for the killer whale, the Lakeman family. Jeff in particular, it's such a loss. You know, and it's great because the only problem about playing at the Minack is that the wind blows that way. So it's not good for the... You know. People keep saying, when are you going to grow out of the long hair? Why do we keep having the long hair, you know? Because we can. Yes, because we can do. I know it's a bit of a construct, I know. Yeah. Fine flyaway today, Phil, I think. Yeah.
Yep, no shampoo disasters today.
No. I used unmanageable.
Yeah. Incorrigible.
I found a bottle of vegan shampoo. What's all that about, you know? I wasn't going to ingest it in any particular... Sorry. This is for you, Tim. A song by the wonderful Peter Gabriel. Secret World. Very much like this little corner of England.
I stood in this sun-sheltered place till I could see the face behind the face. Oh, that had gone before I'd left no trace. Down by the railway siding, in a secret world we were colliding. All the places we were hiding, love. What was it we were thinking of? So I watched you wash your hair. Underwater, unaware. And the plane flies through the air. Did you think you didn't have to choose it? That I alone could win or lose it? All the places we were hiding. it poured out and I received. Down by the railway siding, in a secret world we were colliding. All the places we were hiding love. What was it we were thinking of? And the world is turning round and round. The house is crumbling, but the stairways stand. With no guilt, no shame, no sorrow or blame. Whatever it is, we're all the same. Shaking it up in our secret world. Breaking it up in our secret world. Shaking it up, making it up in our secret world. Seeing things that were not there, on a wing and on a prayer. In this state of disrepair, down by the railway siding, in a secret world we were colliding. All the places we were hiding love. What was it we were thinking of? What was it we were thinking of? What was it we were thinking of? Thank you.
I suppose I could have been more prolific during lockdown. I couldn't be asked though, really. The first 6 months I bloody loved it, you know. The sun shone, and we've been on the road for a long, long time, often booked a year ahead, so sometimes to have all your choices taken away is quite liberating. I mean, ask the sound guys, they've all done time. Trouble is, I was hanging around the house driving my wife mad. Our relationship is based upon me being away all the time, and I said, what's the problem? She said, we're just there, aren't you? Just there all the time. I said, I'm not doing anything. It's not the point. You just, can't you go and stay with Phil? So I did, for about 2 weeks. And
He was just there.
Oh. Anyway, there's a song called The Ride, all about a little fairground, country fair, closed down. Father and son operation. And the loads, as they call them, are locked away in the winter yards. Oh, the old man called me in last night and told me we had lost the fight. and the only way to make it right was to close the old fair down. He said, I'm really sorry, son, I can pay you for the work you've done, but I won't keep you hanging on till the summer rolls around. For 100 years my family's worked these grounds, the county show, the village green, and the market towns, but now it's over. I wonder if it's over. All locked down in the winter yards, the traveling life had left the scars on the gallopers and the bumper cars, shining in the rain. And as we packed the gear away, I promised I'd be back one day. For one last ride I'd gladly pay to work these loads again. For I don't believe this way of life is past. The smell of dust and diesel and the new mown grass, the tilt, the flash, the build up, the pulling down. How I miss the moving days and the marking out the ground. Now it's over. Wonder if it's over. So I'll head down to my brother's farm, where the winter work will keep me warm. Turn my collar to the northern storms, and I'll shelter to the spring. But there's one thing every showman knows: people still need a place to go. For a film, a fair, a dance, a show, where we can shout and sing. And I'll drag my weary father to his feet, and I'll say, look, the summer's here, there's people in the streets. Oh, this lockdown winter yard is no place to hide. So step right up, walk this way, everyone's a winner on that sweet day when we welcome back the ride. Welcome back the ride. Shrewsbury Festival, live music again. Walk this way, folks. Thank you very much. Now, it is a contractual requirement of every folk festival that there shall be a Bob Dylan song sung. And you'll probably understand why I've chosen this one. Sometime in the next 30 seconds. Senor, Senor, can you tell me where we're heading? Lincoln County Road or Armageddon? Seems like I've been down this road before. Is there any truth in that, senor? Senor, senor, do you know where she's hiding? How long are we gonna be riding? How long must I keep my eyes into the door? Will there be any comfort there, senor? There's a wicked wind still blowing on that upper deck. There's an iron cross hanging down from around her neck. There's a marching band playing in that vacant lot, but she held me in her arms one time, said forget me not. Senor, senor, I can see that painted wagon, smell the tail of the dragon. I can't stand the suspense anymore. Can you tell me who to contact here, senor? Well, the last thing I remember before we stripped and kneeled was a train load of fools bobbed down in a magnetic field. A gypsy with a broken flag and a flashing ring. He said, son, this ain't no dream no more, it's the real thing. Senor, senor, they got hearts as hard as leather. Give me a minute, let me get it together. Just gotta pick myself up off the floor. I'm ready when you are, senor. Hey! Let's overturn these tables, disconnect these cables. This place don't make sense to me no more. Can you tell me what we're waiting for, senor? I'm ready when you are, senor. Mr. Howard Brown on the trumpet. So from Sheffield via Madrid, from Dublin via Madrid, from the west of Ireland, and from Ohio via Madrid, no one expects the Spanish band, whose chief weapons are, please welcome Track Dogs to the stage. The first band to play all 3 stages at Shrewsbury in one day. hoping to get paid later. Santa Maria sailed out of the sun. Warrior priests with crosses and guns. On 1,000 tides and 1,000,000 waves, they came carrying sickness, cattle, and slaves. Columbus didn't find America. It wasn't lost, it was always there. I won't celebrate 500 years, plundering wealth and scattering tears. Alvarado and Cortez,
Alvarado y Cortés,
Almagro, Pizarro, and all the rest.
Almagro, Pizarro, los conquistadores.
They raped the land and they stole the sun.
Violaron la tierra, taparon al sol.
Thieves and butchers, everyone.
Ladrones son todos carniceros.
Columbus didn't find America. It wasn't lost, it was always there. I won't celebrate 500 years, plundering wealth and scattering tears. The forest stretched from shore to shore. The water was clean and the air was pure. Now driven from the land and living in slums, without names or without tongues. 1492,
1492,
Columbus sailed the ocean blue.
sobre las mares tres carabelas.
Now the third world sickens and the first grows
Viejo se
fast.
engorda, se pudre el huevo.
Might have been much better had the earth been
Mundo
flat.
mejor si fuese plano.
Columbus didn't find America. It wasn't lost, it was always there. I won't celebrate 500 years, plundering wealth and scattering tears. Columbus didn't find America. It wasn't lost, it was always there. I won't celebrate 500 years, plundering wealth and scattering tears. Ready, Dave? Ready, Robbie? Howard? Phil? Garrett?
Ready to roll.
This is like the beginning of Ballroom Blitz. 1, 2, 3, 4.
To fight the Great War, saw my first pistol in the general store. General store. When I was 13, thought it was the finest thing I ever did see. Asked if I could get one someday when I grow up. Mama dropped a dozen eggs, she nearly blew up. She nearly blew up. She didn't understand. Mama says the pistol is the devil's right hand. The devil's right hand. The devil's right hand. Mama said the pistol is the devil's right hand. The devil's right hand. The devil's right hand. Mama says the pistol is the devil's right hand. And my first pistol was a cap and ball Colt. Shoots as fast as lightning, it loads a mile slow. But loads a mile slow. You can shoot a man down, get you into trouble, but it can get you out. My next pistol was a Colt 45. Called it Peacemaker, I never knew why. Never knew why, didn't understand. Mama says the pistol is the devil's right hand.
Come on.
The devil's right hand. The devil's right hand. Mama says the pistol is the devil's right hand. The devil's right hand. The devil's right hand. Mama says the pistol is the devil's right hand. Got into a card game in a company town. I caught a man cheating and I shot the dog down. Shot the dog down. Watched the man fall. Never easy sauce, I never had a chance to draw. My trial was in the morning. They kicked me out of bed. They asked me how I pleaded. Not guilty, I said. Not guilty, I said. You got the wrong man. The hand that pulled the trigger was the devil's right hand. The devil's right hand. The devil's right hand. And I pulled the trigger was the devil's right hand. The devil's right hand. The devil's right hand. And I pulled the trigger was the devil's right hand. Together, devil's right hand, the devil's right hand, and I pulled the trigger was the devil's right hand, the devil's right hand, the devil's right hand, and I pulled the trigger was the devil's right hand.
Down to you, dear boy. I'm going to bugger off and drink the rider. No, I'm going to actually, there's a thing called a rider, which is like drink that you get put in the dressing room, and all the bands that have done their set and left, there's loads of stuff. So I'm going to go over here. Garrett's going to sing a song, and I might be back in a minute.
All right, we'll see you.
Mr. Steve Knightley.
What he doesn't know is we moved all the rider from theirs to ours. And we're preparing a parody song of a Show of Hands song called The Ride-er.
This is fantastic to be here. Thank you so much. And thanks to everybody for coming to our previous 2 shows tonight. Absolutely loved it. And to be here with the boys is just amazing. Thank you so much. Here we go.
So this song, Phil actually recorded on our album Fire on the Rails. So it's a real pleasure to be able to play it on stage with him.
Souls lose the fight each day. How many lives just blown away? Run from your homes like you were never there, given no choice but running scared. Is it true what they say? I don't know anymore. Put your hand on your heart and tell me all is fair in love and war. So raise up your glass and drink every drop. Choose your poison and never stop. Oh, we all sat silent when we should have screamed. Close our eyes to the evil we've seen. Whoa, whoa. Is it true what they say? I don't know anymore. Put your hand on your heart and tell me all is fair in love and war.
Did you notice anything strange back there?
Our dressing room had been completely denuded of alcohol. And the Trax Dogs one was full up with it. So I reversed the process.
So now we got a song about an historical figure, a legend, myth legend, but also real person of
Phil.
Spanish name. What's about Phil? Irish born, but with the Spanish pseudonym Lola Montez. Doña Lola Montez, or as we say in English, Donna Lola Montez. Born in Sligo, it wasn't long for Grange. In Germany, they said I was from Spain. London, I was Indian. Then I changed my name again. Thus the world beheld Donna Lola. Everybody, you're never gonna forget Donna Lola. You're never gonna forget Donna Lola. If you don't know Lola Montez, that just means that I ain't done yet. You're never gonna forget Donna Lola.
Oh, no one on this earth would ever say I put on graces and air. Oh, if you doubt my constitution, watch me start a revolution. Never gonna forget Donna Lola. Oz and Muse, I was the rarest thing. I shagged Chopin, Karl Marx and the King. Beauty was beyond compare with raven eyes and golden hair. Never gonna forget Donna Lola. What? You're never gonna forget Donna Lola. Everyone! You're never gonna forget Donna Lola.
If you don't know Lola Montez, that just means that I ain't done yet. You're never gonna forget Donna Lola. Tell us about it there, Stevie.
I'll hypnotize you with my spider dance.
Ole!
It left Australian miners in a trance. Well, there's no stage with a better show, and I'll whip the man that says that it ain't so. Then you never forget Donna Lola. Come on! You're never gonna forget Donna Lola.
What I say?
You're never gonna forget Donna Lola.
If you don't know Lola Montez, that just means that we ain't done yet.
Never gonna forget Donna Lola.
There's nothing in this world I've never seen. There's nothing in this world I've never been. I've sailed the seas and evangelized about a woman's fight and a man who lied. You're never gonna forget Donna Lola.
You're never gonna forget Donna Lola.
Will you, Dave?
You're
You may have seen the little van and the Costa del Folk packages that are on offer there. We were down in La Gomera in January with Track Dogs and me and Phil, this little run-down fishing port in the Canaries. And we were drinking white wine and eating prawns in garlic in the winter sunshine, thinking just one song is all we need to lift us out of this squalor. Just one song.
We just sang it.
You arse. I've never liked that guy. Maybe this is Maria. 2, 3, 4. Maria, when you dance with me, there was nowhere else I'd rather be. We walked beside the water, down by the silent quay. Night is gone, it's almost day. I'm trapped between the light and shade. You stood by the shoreline, threw our dreams into the sea. Maria, forever, that summer.
Todos mis sueños arrojados al mar.
Loved you by the sea, but I lost you
Perdido.
to another.
Todos mis sueños arrojados al mar.
Do you think of me, Maria? Do you think of me, Maria? Laughter drifting from the caves. The sun is dancing on the waves. Like a distant rumor of the last time I saw rain. And everything that I ran from, the cars, the clamor and the throng. I lost you forever on the day you caught that train, Maria. Forever,
Perdido.
that summer.
Todos mis sueños arrojados al
I
mar.
loved you by the sea,
Recuerdo
I lost you
perdido.
to another.
Todos mis sueños arrojados al mar.
Do you think of me? I still remember
Recuerdo
that long summer.
ese verano largo.
Now it's winter
Han pasado los meses
and you're with another.
y tú estás con otro.
Oh, Maria,
Recuerdos perdidos.
that summer.
Todos mis sueños arrojados al mar.
Loved you by the sea,
Recuerdo
but I lost you
perdido.
to another.
Todos mis sueños arrojados al mar.
Do you think of me,
Recuerdo
Maria?
perdido.
Do you think
Todos mis sueños arrojados al mar.
by the sea?
Recuerdos perdidos.
Yo los mis sueños arrojados al mar. Oh, Maria. Now, Robbie Jones here has that authentic American field holler voice that Cecil Sharp encountered when he went to the Appalachians. You know, he found the place bleak and inhospitable and full of savage and uncivilized people, a bit like Telford. And so Robbie has brought a song from the backwoods for us. And just to transport us to the hills, foothills of Appalachia.
This is by Cousin Emmy. Not my cousin. Pete Seeger was a big supporter of Cousin Emmy. Had her on his TV show. See if you can sing this chorus. I think you'll get it. Ruby! Ruby! Honey, are you mad at your man? I'm sending the shade with shovel and a spade. I'm digging in the ground's cold mine. Oh, Ruby, Hey, ladies and gentlemen, Alice Jones.
What a great day. What a great festival. So the spirit of Alan somewhere up there, Alan Surtees and Sandra, all the people that made this event possible. Give you a chance to sing once more, Cousin Jack. Follow me down. This land is barren and broken, scarred like the face of the moon. Our tongue no longer spoken. The towns all around face ruin. Will there be work in New Brunswick? Will I find gold in the cave? I can tunnel way down to Australia, but I will never escape. Shrewsbury, help us out.
Where there's a mine or a hole in the ground,
Thank you.
that's where I'm heading for, that's where I'm bound. Look for me under the load or inside the vein.
What a great sound. Come on, once again.
Where the copper, the clay, where the arsenic and tin run in your blood, they get under your skin. I'm leaving the county behind, and I'm not coming back.
Follow me.
So follow me down, Cousin Jack.
Follow me down.
Soil was too poor to make Eden. Granite and sea left no choice. Though visions of heaven sustained us, and John Wesley gave us a voice. Did Joseph once come to St. Michael's Mount? 2,000 years pass in a dream. When you're working away in the darkness, so deep in the heart of the sea.
Where there's a mine.
Where there's a mine or a hole in the ground, that's where I'm heading for, that's where I'm bound. Look for me under the load or inside the vein.
Copper.
Where the copper, the clay, where the arsenic and tin run in your blood, they get under your skin. I'm leaving the county behind, and I'm not coming back. So follow me down, Cousin Jack.
To Canada, America, South Africa, Australia, where there's a mine, where there's a hole in the ground. Farewell, Camborne, the Red Roof, Larson, and Geever Mine, Crofty, Wheel Jane, closing down. When we left these shores, yeah. Wave after wave after wave. All those families looking for shelter, safe haven. And even as we stand here tonight, all across the world, families are making that same journey. In the Channel and across the deserts and the mountains. So let's shine a light for them. Come on, out there in the darkness. Shine a light for all those people. And dim the stage lights, please. Come on, there you go. Out in the darkness, looking for shelter, safe haven, refuge. Oh no, that's a sight. Thank you. Calling them home. I dream of a bridge across the Tamar, and it opens us up to the east. And in my dreams I see the English, and they're living in our houses. I see the Spanish and the factory ships, and they're all fishing in our sea. Raise your voices.
Where there's a mine or a hole in the ground, that's where I'm headed for, that's where I'm bound. Look for me under the load or inside the vein.
One more time, let's sing together, come on.
Where the copper, the clay, where the arsenic and tin
Run in your blood.
run in your blood, they get under your skin. I'm leaving the county behind, and I'm not coming back. So follow me down, Cousin Jack. Follow me down, Cousin Jack. Follow me down, Cousin Jack.
Dave on the bass, Garrett here, myself and Phil, Howard and Robbie. Thank you, Joe Garcia on the sound, and thank you, Shrewsbury, for making us so welcome. See you again. We've got time for one more, but there is a long night of drinking ahead of us. Thanks so much. A bit more in the monitors, please.
Helplessly hoping her harlequin hovers nearby, awaiting a word.
sound of goodbye. Wordlessly watching, he waits by the window and wonders at the empty place inside. Heartlessly helping himself to her bad dreams, he worries. Did he hear a goodbye? Or even hello? They are one person, they are two alone, they are three together, they are for each other. Stand by the stairway, you'll see something certain to tell you. Confusion has its cause. Love isn't lying, it's loose in a lady who lingers, saying she is lost and choking on her love. They are one person, they are two alone, they are three together, they are for each other. Track dogs and show of hands. Thanks a lot. Show of hands, ladies and gentlemen.
Wow, what a night that was.